Hey guys, welcome to the Mike Vision. It's Mike. Today we're going to do another recent pickups video, but it's not really recent because this literally spans all the way back to Christmas. So sit back, relax. This video might be on the long side, but I'm going to try to get through everything as quickly as possible. Okay, so starting things off, I purchased a new console. I finally got around to picking up a Nintendo Entertainment System. I got it for a pretty good price, and it's real clean, works great. So over a couple months I've been picking up some games. So I got about 6 games right here, and so what I got is Super Mario 3. That came with the system when I bought it. Great game. I've played it before, so nothing really new. Tecmo Bowl. Found that in a thrift store for like nothing, so I picked it up. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This game is really fun and it's really hard, but I bought it at a video game store for like a good price, and I've always wanted to play that. Top Gun. Another game that makes me wanna, I don't know, it's kind of annoying, but it's a classic, I guess. Russian Attack. Not Russian Attack, Rush-In Attack. It's stupid. Found this at a thrift store for really cheap. It's kind of boring, but whatever. Excite Bike. Classic. Found it at a thrift store too. Wasn't that expensive. Kings of the Beach. I got this at the same video game store as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it was like half off, so it was like $1. I'll show you the one PC game I picked up from a thrift store, and you might laugh, but I got Ski Resort Tycoon, and the only reason why I picked this up is because I've never heard of it. I know there's a million Tycoon games, but I never knew there was a Ski Resort Tycoon. Popped it in my computer, played it for a little bit. It's not that good at all, so I wouldn't really recommend it, but I thought it was pretty funny, and it was only like $1, so I had to pick this one up. Alright, so next we'll get into my PS3 games, and these games span all the way back to Christmas. I never really did a PS3 collection update video, so this kind of doubles as that. So let's jump right into this. First up, got Assassin's Creed finally. I got this a long time ago, so I'm not just picking it up like today, but got this a while back, played through it, loved it, great game. Also bought Assassin's Creed 2. Like halfway through this, I started playing it a while ago, like 3 or 4 months ago, and I never really picked it back up, but it's really fun what I played. I don't really know why I put it down. Maybe I'll get around to playing it again soon. Got Midnight Club Los Angeles. Picked this up a while back. It's really fun. I was in the mood for like a street racing game, and haven't picked up a Midnight Club in forever, since the original one. So thought I'd try this one out, and it was really fun. I heard great reviews of it, so they don't lie. It was really fun. Next we got Gran Turismo 5. I said in a previous video that I was definitely picking this up, and I did pick it up right when it came out. It was a while ago. But yeah, it's really fun. Way better than all the other ones. Definitely worth the wait in my opinion. Some people are kind of pissed about how long it took for this game to come out, but I think it was well worth the wait. Next up we got The Sims 3. By now you should know that I'm a very big Sims fan on console instead of PC. I just think it's more fun that way for some reason. And picked up Sims 3, and I don't know, it's fun, and there's a lot to do, but it's a little overwhelming sometimes, so sometimes I have to go back and play like Sims 2. But I've played it for a little bit, and it's pretty fun for what I've played. Next up, Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. This game took my life away for a little while. It's really amazing. I don't really have to go in depth about Skyrim, because everybody watching this video should know how amazing Skyrim is. And if you haven't picked up Skyrim yet, or you're not into RPGs or something like that, I would say just give it a chance. It's one of the best games I've ever played. Next up we got Duke Nukem Forever. Picked this up a little while ago because it was really cheap, and people said that this game kind of sucked. It was okay. I played it for a while actually, and it was kind of funny, but then I realized that it did suck, so I stopped playing it. Right here we got Fallout 3. finally picked this one up. I like to pick up games after they get cheap, so you'll see a lot of old new releases that I pick up. But I did pick this up a while ago. It's really fun. It's just like Oblivion and Skyrim, except with like a different concept. But really fun. If you like Oblivion and Skyrim, get into the Fallout series. It's really fun. I want to pick up New Vegas and all that stuff, but just waiting for the price to drop even more. And lastly, I'm going to do these two together. Got Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, it's just been a while, so I haven't been able to tell you guys that I picked these up. I didn't get Black Ops 2 yet, just because I'm not in a Call of Duty mood right now, but I'll probably pick it up. A couple more PS3 games. I picked up Sports Champions. Didn't take the price tag off yet, but it was a PS3 game at a thrift store, and it was really cheap, like $2, and I was like, I don't think this should be that cheap, so I bought it. Turns out it does really go for that, so whatever. I don't have a move, so I can't even play this, but I thought if I ever get a move in the future, I already got a game I can play. I picked up Mag for a pretty cheap price. Tried it out. It's pretty fun. I feel like I could really get into it if I wanted to, but I just played around with it for like an hour, and it was pretty fun. Lastly, finally picked up Grand Theft Auto 4. I've been waiting for price drops and all that stuff, because you know me, I wait forever to get these games. It's really fun. Messed around with it for a while, but not really in a Grand Theft Auto mood right now, so I'm not really playing it anymore. But definitely a good game to... Okay, so moving on to the Nintendo DS. I'll just go back to the game that I bought the longest time ago, and that'd probably be GoldenEye 007. I don't have a Wii, so I figured next best thing, buy it on the DS. Played through it, I beat it, I actually really liked it. I like all of 007 games, as you probably know from my PS2 collection, so definitely a good game to have on the DS. Next I got Pokemon Black. My thoughts on Pokemon Black are, I don't know. I love Pokemon games. I put over like 150 hours into Pokemon Heart Gold. I'm crazy. But Pokemon Black is so different than all the other Pokemon games I've played. I just couldn't really get into it. And I'm usually good with like new Pokemon. I usually learn them pretty fast and like adapt to like the new game technique and all that stuff. But I don't know, I just couldn't get into it. Played it for about 10 or 20 hours, I'm not sure. I didn't even beat it. I only got through, I don't know, what was it, 6 gyms maybe? And I just never picked it up again. Haven't played it in like 5 months or something like that. I don't remember when it came out, maybe like 4 months. But yeah, I know Black 2's out, I know X and Y are coming out. I don't even have a 3DS, so maybe I should just take a break from Pokemon for a little while and then head back into it when I finally get a 3DS in the future. Alright, next up we got Mystery Dungeon, Shiren the Wanderer. I always mess up this title and I can never remember for some reason. But basically what this game is it's an RPG, but it's those weird kind of RPGs where if you die, you have to go all the way back to the beginning and you lose all your levels and all your items and all that stuff. So when I bought it, I didn't know it was like that, even though I should have looked into it a little bit more. It was kind of like a blind purchase at GameStop or something. But it was really cheap, and I played it for like 2 hours, and just got annoyed that I kept dying and losing everything, so I just stopped playing it. And lastly for the DS, picked up Dragon Quest VI, Realms of Revelation. This game is very fun, and if you're into the Dragon Quest series, or if you're just into RPGs or something like that, I was never really into the Dragon Quest series just because I've never played it, but I just picked this one up. I didn't know if the stories went together or what, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm probably about 4 hours into it or so, and it's pretty fun. I didn't pick it up that too long ago, so Dragon Quest VI, definitely recommend it. I actually have one more DS game that I got for Christmas from my girlfriend, Wreck-It Ralph. We saw the movie together, and the game's actually pretty fun. I beat it in one sitting, I think. It's really fun. You just play as Ralph and Fix-It Felix, the two main characters, and you just go through a bunch of levels, and it's really fun actually. So, you know, if you're kind of worried of playing games based off movies if they're not going to be that great, I would say that this one is kind of an exception. It's pretty good. I picked up one PS1 game a long time ago at a thrift store, and that's Army Men, the title's covered, Army Men Sarge's Heroes. and I didn't get it for $9.99, it was like $1. I didn't play this one actually yet, but I picked it up because I remember playing the Army Men games when I was younger, and they were a lot of fun. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying this one out eventually. Alright, and lastly, I got a big stack of PS2 games. PS2 is my favorite system, so I always buy games for it. So first up, we got Monster Jam Urban Assault. Bought this a while ago at a thrift store for really cheap. They had like buy 3 games for $4 or something like that. So I picked up this one as one of those 3 and played it for a little bit, and it's pretty fun, and I really want to play this with friends and stuff. It seems like one of those kind of games where it'd be really fun to play with friends. Next up, I got Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelists of the Roses. Bought this at a different thrift store for really cheap. And I bought this because I have the PS1 version of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's really fun. I'm not sure if I put that in a collection update video, but I do have it. Here it is right here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I played this game a lot when I was younger, and it was really fun, so I bought it again when I was older, offline, and played the hell out of it. So I figured that Duelist of the Roses would be a cool addition since I was into it when I was younger. Alright, next up I got Secret Agent Clank. Bought this at a Newbury Comics. I'm not sure if everybody has a Newbury Comics around them, but it's kind of like this comic book video game store that's in the Massachusetts area. Yeah, so Secret Agent Clank. I'm really into Ratchet and Clank games, so I figured this would be a cool addition to my collection and maybe play it around someday. Next up, I got Outlaw Golf 2. Only picked it up because it was part of that 3 games for $4 thing. And got Lego Star Wars, the video game. I think this is like the first one. It was really cheap, so I picked it up. I've been really wanting to get into the Lego series of games because I played a demo at a Best Buy and it was really fun. So, looking forward to try this one out. Next I got Jaws Unleashed. This game's actually really fun. I played through it and had a lot of fun killing people, eating ships, all that kind of thing. So definitely look out for this one and pick it up if you see it for pretty cheap. Next I got From Russia with Love, 007. Another 007 game. Gotta love those games. Didn't try this one out yet, but it looks like all the other ones, so wouldn't be surprised if it's pretty fun. And lastly, I picked up Area 51 at another thrift store. It was really cheap and it looked pretty fun, but I popped it into my PS2 and it didn't seem to work. So I'm a little disappointed about that, but I'll maybe give it a good clean and see if it will work later. Alright guys, so that's all my games for the past like 5 or 6 months, I don't even know. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and look out for more recent pickups videos. I'm going to start doing them more often so I don't have to do episodes that are like 500 hours long. So thanks for watching everybody, and I will see you next time.